Hey there, big kids. It is week 4, day 1 of writing. So for writing this week, what you're going to do is you're going to get to do a little bit of research on your own. And in the story, Dog of the Sea Waves, one of the things I love that the author and illustrator James Rumsford did was he has all of these creatures that are native to Hawaii kind of scattered throughout the book. Like here's an Oahu tree snail and a belted wrasse. And then when you turn the page, you'll see there's a Kamehameha butterfly here. And there are some granulated cowrie here. And some of these animals you may have heard of. Here's a Hawaiian raspberry, which is a plant that you would find, obviously. In Hawaii, there's a wikiu bug. That's fun to say. A pom-pom crab. And that's kind of easy to see why it's called a pom-pom crab. It looks like it has pom-poms, like something you would see maybe a cheerleader have use. And then a dragon moray eel. Pardon me. Excuse me. And there's a happy face spider, which when you take a really good look at it, you can understand why they call it a happy face spider, because you can see that happy face, the back end there. And those are some of the animals. Now, another animal that they also talk about is the dog of the seaway itself. This is the seal that they rescue. So these are some of the things that you might find in Hawaii. What I want you to do today is I want you to pick three either animals. It could be an animal, it could be a plant, it could be a fish or a crab. You decide. You're going to pick 3 animals or plants from Hawaii. Now, what you can do in order to achieve this is you, of course, are free to look on Google. You can Google search Hawaiian animals and see what comes up. I'll put a few links on our page, and you'll see that I have those available to you. And for now, I'm just going to grab a blank piece of paper. And once you have your three creatures ready, what I want to have you do is you can take a blank piece of paper. You'll see that I included 3 sheets of blank paper in your packet. And so once you get your blank piece of paper, what you can do is if you fold it in half, just like this, then you'll have 1, 2, and if you flip it over, you'll end up with 4 different little sections. And then, like, let's say one of the creatures I want to learn more about is the happy face spider. So then I'll write happy face spider. And remember, when you're collecting information, you're going to use a circle map. So you'll make a circle map inside here, and then you're going to tell me everything that I need to know about a happy face spider. So as you research, what you can do is you can just put little bullet point information. Like if you find out how big it is, you might want to put the size over here. If you want to find out where they live, you could put that here, maybe what their diet is, like what they eat, their habitat. You could do that as well. Let's say that you researched online and you looked up the national fish of Hawaii, which happens to be called, are you ready for this? It's called a humu humu nuku nuku apua'a. And the humu humu nuku nuku apua'a is a very specialized fish. It's called a triggerfish. And they are very popular in Hawaii. And so if you decide that you want to research the humu humu nuku nuku apua'a, then you can go ahead and write humu humu nuku nuku apua'a here, and then circle it, and then tell me everything I need to know about the humu humu nuku nuku apua'a. Obviously, I've been practicing how to say that, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. But anyways, you can do that as well. But altogether, you're going to end up with 3 circle maps, and each one will be either a different creature or a different plant that you will find in Hawaii that's native to Hawaii. Cool? Once you have all 3 of those done, then what you can do is you can do your Google search and type in happy face spider, and then you can find out information for that. When you do your Google search, if you type in happy face spider facts, FACTS, for kids, then it'll narrow down your search. You can also, when you're looking through, if you're worried about maybe finding something that might be more kid-friendly, you can go to a website called Kiddle, KIDDLE.com, and then you can search there. And then at Kittle.com, it'll have stuff that's geared towards kids. So that way you're not getting scientific journals about this information. So you can do that as well. Cool. Once you have that, you're going to fill out, tell me information about the happy face spider or whatever your three creatures are. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, an animal. It could be an insect. It could be a snail. It could be one of the crustaceans. If you're stuck, again, use your book to help you find some of those animals as well. But that will get you started. So you're going to need 3 animals to research. Great. Once you have all 3 circle maps made, then you are done with your writing for today. So you're just going to have your 3 circle maps. Groovy? All right. And remember, in your circle maps, you don't have to write complete sentences. Just give me the facts. What do I need to know about them? So just, little bullet information in here. All right. That will do it for now. I think you're all set. Okay, kids, off you go. Remember, 3 circle maps, 1, 2, and then you flip it over on the backside 3. You're going to have one that'll end up being blank. If you want to, what you might want to do is consider finding 4 and then pick the 3 that you have the most research on. And if you start researching an animal and you can't find a whole lot of information about it, consider dumping it and then finding one that you can find more information about. The one that you can find the most information about will probably be the one that'll be easiest to write about. Okay, all right, off you go. Boop, boop.